Hello, Robbie Wong here. There's a special Friday Night Magic with Historic Brawl, and this is Wong Historic Brawl, and we're bringing it back to the original deck that we started with, Niv-Mizzet Reborn. We have some payoffs here in Dream Trawler, Ethereal Absolution, and Hydroid Crisis. We have a pile of removal spells. All are multicolored. Some are Planeswalkers, and we have some ramp, and we have board wipes to control. We have some counter spells and hand disruption. Ionize goes here, and then one Knight of Autumn. So we're going to give this a shot. Have some nostalgia member berries, and see how it goes. All right, this is the +1/+1 Hydroid, or not Hydroid, Crisis thing, correct? Yeah, when it dies, it makes a Hydra. Alright, so we want mana. This is kind of ramp. This is kind of removal. We can fetch green with this. I'm gonna mulligan. This is much better. Got all of the sweepers. Lands to cast everything. Keep. Oh, I should pay attention, right? Like, we want white and red. Okay, I chose correctly. One drops. Who cares about one drops? Alright, great. So we're going to ramp to 4. Have Solar Blaze up the following turn. Good. That's something that dies to that. Pay 2. Oh, well now we don't care what the lands are. Oh, by 4 I mean 5, so we can time wipe. I think I'm going to pretty aggressively Solar Blaze if they give us a creature that dies to Solar Blaze. Like that. That'll do, don't get, that'll do. Ooh, and that doesn't hurt us either. So, oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So, I should have done Overgrown Tomb then. So, Solar Blaze, going to clean house. Give him a little Hydra. We'll take some more damage. Hopefully our hand will be really empty so we can play Niv-Mizzet and reload and then grind them out of the game because we still have a super sweeper, a good sweeper that picks Niv back up, and removal spells. So, taking damage here, hopefully turning the corner on our next turn, so that way we can stop the bleeding. Gonna take a hit for 3. Do I want to pull a land out of my deck? I think the answer is yes. Ooh. That is protection from black. So Niv won't block this. I think I still play Niv. Let's get a basic. Alright, Niv. What you got for me? Lots of cards, what I love to see. Faeburrow Elder versus Knight of Autumn. Are either of these enchantments? No. So I think I want the Faeburrow Elder. You know what? I'm not gonna, yeah. Let's take the answer. We don't really have a chance to ramp. Alright, let's do Overgrown Tomb tapped because we don't have a 1-drop, and discard 3 cards. We're going to discard Rada, Dovin, and Knight of Autumn. 4, 5, 6. We'll be at 7 mana, so we can Ruinous Ultimatum if we really want to. That also is a really nice way to get around this hexproof from black. Probably going to take a hit here. Yeah, for 4. Oh, this is hexproof from black, not protection from black. Well, now I feel dumb. And they're not playing red, so it's not necessarily damage that can finish Niv off. Oops. they play the Garruk, we're going... Oh. Fishing for lands, are we? Let's see, what can we do with 7 mana? We can play Hydroid Crisis, that's for sure. Okay, so... Garruk, we shoot this. I like that. Let's keep the board. One more Wrath, why not? Well, if we had one more mana, we could Thought Erasure, but we don't. Let's sit back and play defense. I am blocking Garruk if it attacks again. This is hexproof, not protection. The picture confused my poor brain. DJ, where's that music? If they play Garruk, I'm gonna ultimate him. Am I? No, I think I'm going to attack it down with this. Just make blockers here. Alright, let's see what you got here. Is it a pump spell? Giant growth? What are we working with here? And one of the beautiful things about this deck is you lose Niv and you just rebought your card draw. Oops. I think my friend over here thought the same thing that I did last turn. So I gave up 4 points of damage. Opponent gave up Garruk's Harbinger. You know, it's kind of flavor win, right? Garruk's Harbinger would not harm Garruk. Alright, so that's enough chit-chat. Let's think about our mana here. So let's assume we have 7 mana next turn. Thought Erasure to take their scary thing away. Uro, 5. If we draw a land, then we can just keep the removal coming with Mortify. I think that's where I'm at. Like, prioritizing these 3 spells. Polukranos. Well, we didn't draw the land, but we drew the Despark. So let's start with an Uro. Maybe we can still hit the land. Maybe we can still have our cake and eat it too. Because if this hits a land, we get to do 5 mana's worth of things. I can escape. I can escape it. Okay. So then what does that mean? Do I want to? I think I want to Mortify this for sure. And then that means I'm going to Thought Erasure, take their best card, which is going to be the Great Henge. Altar. I don't want that. Feed the Uro. Stay on the trail. Ooh, and with all these Wraths, we can buff up the Garruk too. Alright. We're past the point of no return. So opponent can bring Polukranos back, but maybe that's a point to Despark. Just permanently get rid of this. That's right. We're heading toward Crisis Town. We're going to reload soon here. Mutate. Grakmaw, mutate. I mean, what? That being said, whatever they play, this is good to get rid of that. Naked Sterix. All right, well, we're doing that for sure. So this doesn't have to reach right. What do we think about make wolves?
You're not scared of dogs.
Swing for damage, time. Just use this time wipe as a 1-for-1. You're bleeding pretty quick here, opponent. Because I don't want them generating value off of that. That leaves me with 3 mana. Hand, please. Alright, Garruk's gonna go super up on loyalty. There's no haste over here, so we're in a pretty good place. Tyrant's Scorn. You know, that doesn't really hit anything, but it does let us bounce Niv, so we're going to keep it. And go. Desparking whatever you play. Not picky. Garruk, I think at this point is going to go ahead and emblem us. Am I? I can kill pretty much anything.
I speak for the wild.
Do I want to despark her? I'm going to have a flyer. They're going to have a flyer, and then we can just kill it. It does use my mana.
Beauty lies in variation.
This might be a mistake. I might want to save this for this Polukranos. 9 mana means they can exile, escape it. Yeah. Nope, use the mana.
I didn't expect to be prey.
Ooh, and then I can return that. Okay, so let's Niv. See what we get. And then we can Uro afterwards. Brutal. Ooh. Yes, please. Alright, so now I want to Uro. Doesn't really matter. There's no recursion in this deck. Well, Uro is the recursion. Land, please. Oh, rats. We drew a Dream Trawler. Okay, so then the question becomes, do I want the emblem? Or would I rather have more creatures? Opponent has some removal here, so I'm going to just make everything bigger. Thank you for your service. Discard a card.
We're coming for you.
Let's just get rid of the Kaya's Wrath. We're gonna keep this on board. Creeping Burrows. Okay, so I need to keep that in mind because the last time I didn't, they killed a Planeswalker of mine. Activate it, mutate onto it, and then have their mutated creature tucked away as a land. Does it work like that? Oh, I guess it depends if they put it on top or bottom. Well, we can bounce this, or we can bounce it with this. This is great because it's like it gets rid of the creature and it eats into their hand. I think I want to press the attack though. I'm going to Dream Trawler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 and 4. 5 and 4. 5 and 4. 7 and 2. These two pair. Also need to see what I get off of the Uro draw. Because they can mutate and kill one of these, but there you go. You kill the Niv. I can bring it back. You kill the Uro. Alright, so that makes this pretty tasty play, right? 5 and 4. Assassin's Trophy. Just all the removal. I love it. Okay, so there's no haste here, so let's attack, see what we draw first. Oath of Kaya. That's a great draw. Because this kills Dirgebat. Now, do I still want a Dream Trawler? I think the answer is yes. Oh, wait. Big mistake. Just Oath of Kaya their face. Oops. Oh, I don't have oops as an option. Okay. Oops. Killing this, I can still bring it back. Man, we're in a great place. But this is generally how the games you want to play out with this deck go. I just like it's weak in the early game, but all right, we're gonna go for animation points here. Animation win. Yeah, the Assassin's Trophy, they're crawling barons. Ooh, and then this even lets me put this in play for the extra scry. Sure, lifelink. Opponent's a trooper. Take from them everything. Well, my name's Robbie Wong. Love this deck. It was the first one I ever did on this channel. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. As soon as these two giant Titans and Sphinxes collide with Teferi's face. Oh, I love the cut of your jib. Here, we're gonna touche. You give him +1, I give him +1.